Yo, yo.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How's it going, man? AJ, the franchise in the building.
It's your boy being the great, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, this is Talking Real Spill
Yes,
podcast.
sir. Well, we come and chop it up with y'all on some everyday life topics, man. Give y'all our thoughts and opinions, man, and see what y'all have to say about, you know what I'm saying, or anything y'all want to talk about. So, with that being said, welcome to the discussion, man.
Right.
Yo. Uh, no, it's a kind of late one, man. We're coming at y'all late
Yeah,
tonight,
man, but we had to get it in, though,
Yeah, definitely.
cause we didn't get it on the Wednesday like we said we would. So, we just getting it in, now. But, we got some heat for y'all today. And what you got for 'em, Ben?
Yeah, so today, man, is gonna be on. It's gonna be on just being real, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been on our positive tip, pushing the positivity and stuff like
Right.
that. So now it's more about us. I think it's time for us to start really, you know what I'm saying, being real with each other, man. And when I say being real, uh, it's time to stop, you know what I'm saying, stop being yes man to people and stop hanging around yes man. It's time for us to start to like really push each other to be better. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're more some stop letting your partners, you know what I'm saying, like take the flute, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
do
yeah.
crash test stuff, you know what I'm
Bro,
saying? And
it's
start speaking up on stuff like
yeah,
that. You
yeah,
know what I'm
it's time
saying?
for it,
Like,
man. I've been
okay.
like for far too long, man. I think a lot of the stuff that's happening, you know what I'm saying, with us as a culture, you know what I'm saying, is because a lot of the cats that we hang with, or a lot of cats that the people that's doing dumb stuff, you know what I'm saying, the people that they hanging with, they not speaking up, man. A lot of stuff you see is like, bro, like, dang, you're like, how they let him do that? You know what I'm saying? You ever seen somebody do something and you like, bro, how his partner let him do that? How his partner let him walk out the house like that?
Right.
And it's because a lot of
like
people not speaking real.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Cause it be like situations where it be like one of your cats, one of your partners that you hang with on the block all the time, or just a close friend of yours, and maybe some situation might have happened, maybe with a female or with another guy or something like that, and then he gonna hit you up, you know what I'm saying, to tell you the
Out
story
top,
and
yeah.
stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and then in certain situations like that, like you could be the reason that stopped your partner from going to do something crazy,
man.
you know what I'm saying, that is gonna end him up in jail or something like that, you know what I'm saying, and like instead of like when you get that phone call and just being like, yeah, man, I feel you, you could just kind of, put his head straight on it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't think that's a good idea for you to go over there and do that. I know this situation happened, but bro, you ain't thinking about the long run.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
that's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. It's
Right.
like it's definitely a time now, man. Now more than ever, it's time for us to start being that voice. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you hit me up on some, hey man, I just did this, that, the other. I got this going on, boom. Like, man, me personally, I believe in kind of being direct. You know what I'm saying? So because I feel like, when I give you that and that's what you're gonna get from me, then that's what you expect from me.
Right.
So if hey, Ben gonna do this, Ben gonna be like that, he gonna tell me the real. So now I know when you calling or you asking for the advice, you really want it, because you know what I'm giving you. You know I'm not gonna sugarcoat it from you. You know what I'm saying? So you already expect a certain thing from me, which I feel like that's the best way to go, man, because it set the tone from the jump.
Right.
And I think that's what all of us need, man. All those just having them yes man, bro. Believe it or not, man, they might feel good at the moment because they telling you what you want to hear, but in the long run, man, it's detrimental.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Definitely.
It's not a good thing, man, at all, man.
I definitely agree.
So.
And that topic of that could be so broad. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could go into like relationships. Like you got some guys that come up seeing a certain thing, and then like maybe abuse or something like that, and then maybe they grow up doing that with their significant other. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like a lot of guys really don't tell their friends that, but some people do. You know what I'm saying? And then like situations like that, like I think as a friend, like you should be stepping in and kind of like stopping it, or like letting them know, like, bro, like that ain't what's up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Or like like if y'all or if you at the house, you know what I'm saying, and then like maybe they get into it or something, or maybe doing what he usually do when you ain't around, maybe that time to step up, be like, bro, this ain't what's up, bro, like, bro, that ain't how you supposed to do it, like, is she a woman, you know what I'm saying, like, despite the situation that the child might be going through, as a man, like, you physically more stronger than a woman, bro. So you shouldn't be putting your hands on her regardless, bro. I think no man at all should be putting a hand on a woman, bro. Right. Because women really can't do much to you. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? It's not and not even just that, but definitely that. You know what I'm saying? But just for him alone, just for the partner, just for you, bro. Because stuff get out of hand, and now what? Right. Okay, yeah, you beat her up or whatever, you get your point across, but now what? You in jail. Right. If you're not in jail, she get her brothers or her partners and her family or whatever. Right. So now you in the whole, either way, it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. If y'all have kids, the kids are seeing this. You know what I'm saying? It's bad.
And then the female is scared of you now. You know what I'm saying? Or even if they might act like, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't no real love.
Right.
It's fear. It's not real love.
It's kind of like on some fear stuff, man, because it's like...
And it like you say, it stems from different things. So it could be from, how they was brought up or whatever the case may be, because we all had our issues. We spoke on this in previous podcasts, a lot of what we go through, a lot of what we do is learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? The attitudes we have, the problems we have with communication and things of that nature.
We had a podcast on that, man. Y'all go check that out if y'all did.
Definitely make sure y'all check that out. But you know what I'm saying? But that's still not an excuse. So it's a saying, if you knew better, you'll do better. Mm-hmm. So if I know better and I'm around you, I'm around my partner, I feel like it's my obligation. It's my duty to speak up and try to help you. Right. Now, you can't help everybody.
You can't.
Everybody not gonna welcome that. Everybody, some cats, you try to, speak up to them and give them some game on something, they gonna take it the wrong way. But it's still, at least I know I tried. At least I know I did my part. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm not about to stand idly around, you know what I'm saying, and just let you do some crash dummy stuff, some crazy stuff, and just be like, well, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got his back no matter what. Like, that's not being real. You know what I'm saying? And in our eyes, like as we was coming up, we kind of thought that, or we took it that way. But like being real is it has its own, different definition. Like, man, if you really dig into it, man, and it's not just
I was saying, bro, like that. The topic is so broad because you could dive into so many things. It ain't just like relationships with kids and nothing like that. It could be like not even just on the negativity of the partner thing. Like it could be just like doing real stuff for people. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like if you know somebody struggling, if you got it, you know what I'm saying? Lending that helping hand, to help out. If it's somebody that that need help putting something up, and you around, help them put it up. It's so much stuff, man. You could be just the community guy, you know what I'm saying, that just go around and help people because they know they need the help. It's a lot of it's a lot of things that you could be doing that could be considered real. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like that topic is so broad of like. Where it can go.
But see, that's why we got to start having these conversations. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like I say, a lot of cats are like, you ask them, hey man, are you real, bro? You're a real friend. You're a real dude. And they'll be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna hold my dude down, or I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Everybody, like you say, is so broad. Everybody gonna have their own definition of real. Mm-hmm. But how many cats are gonna go out into the community and help feed the homeless? Right. How many people gonna stop, to help this lady with the flat tire, right? And not expect nothing back. Right.
How
many cats
is going? Stuff like that is
that's real. The real stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because I see a lot of people that pull over and I mean, even with my own perspective, like I done had like, man, my car been tripping, man, and I had to push it, and there was people like jumping out their car, to help me push that car. They'll push it with their own car, and to me, that's real.
That's real, bro, because you didn't have to, you don't have to, and at the same token, bro, you don't know what that meant to me. Right. You don't know what kind of day I've been having. Right. But just to see you jump out and help me, bro, and not even ask for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, That's some real stuff, bro. Man. And when we say real, it's like that's real love, that's real care, that's real compassion, that's real, like, and that's what we trying to push. You know, again, like we trying to spread the positive, man. We trying to open our minds up and stuff like that. So that's what we speaking about on the real. So I'm glad you said that. So yeah, like, man, let's touch on everything real. You know what I'm saying? As much as we can. Being a real friend, being a real father, being a real husband, being a real brother, sister, just a real man, being a real uplifting man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to that. You know, just the basics of it could be just being let's just start being real positive.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's cut out the negative, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And then that go back into that podcast we just had on that competition. I mean that collaboration versus competition.
Facts,
and bro. You know that kind of tied just right into it with everything we was talking about, man.
Yeah, it really do.
And we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in, man, on IG Live, man. You know, I know it's kind of a late one now, so we definitely appreciate y'all.
Double time, man.
For real. So, hey, drop something in the comments, man, if y'all wanted to talk about some, about this topic that we having today, and we'll try to jump on it, man. But we appreciate everybody checking in, man.
But so with that being said, man, that the being real, man, is I think is, like I say, man, I think it's more important now than ever. You know, because with the movement, with the stuff we were seeing with the the killing of the blacks and this, that, us kind of now starting to move in another direction, bro. I think it's more vital now than ever. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because we are actually in a place where we are starting to rise, man. We're starting to get back on our level, or at least go in that direction. So now
starting to support each other.
Yeah. So now
stuff like that.
The more we start to support, uplift, push, keep each other on our toes, motivate each other, support the businesses and stuff like that. That's just the better, you know what I'm saying, we'll be as a whole. Right. But it's going to start to take some of this realness too, like some of the positivity, to where it's like, now, man, you know what I'm saying, like you see where we going as a whole, as a community, right? So now, like, man, I'm not about to let you come out here and be just shooting up the neighborhoods and stuff, man. Right. If you got a beef with this man or whatever, man, y'all got to handle that another way. You all these drive-bys and stuff like that now, it's time for us to start stopping that. And I know that's easier said than done. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, some stuff, man, is like, now we got to start pulling cats to the side, like, bro, that ain't the move. That ain't the move. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing, that ain't the move. How you acting in front of this store or whatever, that ain't the move. You know what I'm saying? Walking with your pants to your knees, that ain't the move. Like, I think we got to get back to where we policing each other, man. You know what I'm saying? And on some positive stuff, though.
I think that could go two ways, though, too. Because, like, we could be trying to be the most uplifting characters and, like, trying to help the next, like, black man out, or, next minority out, whoever, and they might take that as an offense. And then, they might think, this dude can't tell me nothing, I'm grown and this and that. And, that can kind of lean, both ways.
But that's when it's gonna take. I mean, certain things that we're saying and certain things that a lot of this stuff is gonna take is for certain people to do anyway. Right. So you got to be a certain type of man to do some of this stuff anyway. Because then when I say that is, if I see somebody and hey man, come on, pull your pants or whatever. Yeah, some of these dudes gonna cut, man, mind your fucking business, boom, boom, boom. But it's up to me now to be like, you know what? All right, bro, it's my fault, and move on. Right. Everybody can't do that. Right. Everybody not built for that role, because some people, the minute he cuts you out, now you gonna cuss him back out, and now y'all into it when you was trying to be uplifting or whatever. Right. So, but you got to know you too. If you know you're not ready for that right now, then don't even put yourself in that position, because everybody don't want your help. Everybody's not gonna take your help. Everybody's not gonna perceive your help as help. So you gotta know. You gotta know what you're stepping into, who you talking to. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. We don't wanna start nothing where there's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Right. But at the same time, man, it's like, man, all you can do is try. Right. Reach one, teach one. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If I go out here and try to help as many people as I can, if I only get one a day, hey, that's one person, and then maybe he can get two, and then maybe the two he got get four, then maybe them
kind
four.
Kind of going back to the old school ways, man. How your uncle, man, used to, try to get on you, make you do right, go to school, make sure you stay good at school, put a little money in your pocket. Going back kind of like, and always like that, man. The old folks used to always be on us youngsters, man, about doing right, man, and just like taking that from what we learned back then and kind of doing it what we doing now, just between each other. We don't have to have an OG to tell us for us to listen. You know what I'm saying? They'll take kind of more of us in our own community. You know what I'm saying? Our own age bracket. You know what I'm saying? To teach each or tell each other. What we need to be told. And I think he said that was I don't want to say it wrong, man. QT Hagaru. He said, being fathers, brothers, husbands, neighbors, etc., only pushes forward what we want to see be done. Right. Definitely, man. We definitely agree.
Man, I've seen, I forgot the first time I ever saw it, but I've seen several times. It was like, man, be the change. Be the change you want to see. You know what I'm saying? Be the change, and that's what I'm saying about like just trying to reach out to people. Right now, of course, you can't reach everybody.
Right.
I know that for a fact because I know how I used to be. So I know when my attitude was stupid, somebody I didn't know couldn't just walk up to me and say, man, whatever, boom. So you're gonna get that, right? Mm-hmm. But you got to be comfortable enough to be like, man, even if this man cuts me out, it is what it is. Right, you know what I'm saying? But along the lines of what he's saying, bro, like it goes further. All I'm saying is we need to make sure it goes further than, okay, well, this is my family, this is all I'm worrying about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if my kids outside hooping in front of the house, the neighbors come, I'm cool with that. Like I told my wife, man, I want our house to be the go-to house. That way I know where my kids are, I know who they friends kind of.
Right.
And if the kids is out there, they cussing it. Nah, look, over here, at least over here, all that cussing, keep that to a minimum or whatever. You're going to pull your pants up, you're going to have respect. At least
I
here.
do kind of be like seeing that like when you got your boys out there, man. And, the neighbors come around and stuff. That kind of respectful is that like you already put the rules down.
It's not, and that's not like pulling my pants up, puffing my chest out stuff, but it's more of like at least if I can get them to do it here, you know what I'm saying? I can get them to do it enough here, it'll roll off, right? And then some of the kids is to where it's understood so much that other kids come around, they'll say something like, nah, bro, like, oh, that's Mr. Bean, he cool, you know what I'm saying? And like, but look, if you respect me, you can respect her. You can respect him. Right. And sometimes it just take that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it can start with the kids, but we got to do it with each other too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So, and that's what I'm saying, bro. It's not that hard. Honestly, I feel like it only got out of hand because a lot of us just start letting stuff slide. Mm-hmm. Seeing your partner do something that is trash or whatever, but you let them do it just because that's the homie, just because that's your partner, and you don't want him to be mad at you or you want him to think you down or whatever. It's like, nah, bro, like, man, since when did being real, being solid get downplayed, man? And that's what's happening now. It's like
the society we in now, man,
and that's
what kind of different now.
But we gotta take some of the blame for that too. You know what I'm saying? And the generation before us too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause I used to be one of the ones I tell, my son and my older son and like some of his older partners, I'd be like, man, y'all generation is trash. And I'm thinking like, but that's from us, bro.
Yeah.
We didn't. True. It's either we didn't teach
because we do say
we didn't stay
we do say like the 90 babies through there. It's just like they just way off from what the 80 babies, 70 babies.
Bro. It is. It's not a lie, bro. We built different.
We are.
And I take pride in saying that in a way, but at the same time, it's like, man, I wish it wouldn't be so true.
But I definitely understand. Like it is a truth behind that. Where they are different from us 70, 80 baby. But at the same time, I do see the flaws with the 90s, but I see the perks with the 90s. They got a lot of ambition, a lot of hustle, a lot of drive.
Yeah, bro.
They good with these.
They can make some money.
Right. They good with these these computers and stuff, gadgets. So I see the perks for the 90 babies too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all bad, but it is different.
And
you
look,
know what I'm saying?
That's even more reason we gotta kind of get back to being real because, man, like we so much advanced now, like as far as the ways we can make money.
Right.
Bro, like I don't even know the numbers or whatever, but I'm sure we have way more entrepreneurs and stuff nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Than back in our generation. Imagine now we can get back to just stop killing each other, stop beating up on each other, stop hating each other, stop tearing down your business and tearing down your business. Bro, imagine, you know what I'm saying, where we can really be if we started to like push more of the positive energy in back into us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just, man, if I got a problem with you that bad, bro, let's go hoop it out or something. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back and have flip competitions and stuff like we used to do, bro. Let's, you know, and I know, you know, I'm just kind of joking on that. I know boys ain't finna start doing that, but what I'm saying is, bro, we got to get back to where like we just like stuff is so real that boys is like put it like this, like I want my partners more concerned with like letting me down or letting our group down than the cops or something. You know what I'm saying? Like put it like that.
Right.
To where we ain't doing no crash dummy stuff. I'm more concerned with letting my family down or letting my partners down than me ever having to worry about the cops. Cause me, I'm on the straight and narrow, bro. Right. I don't. If I see a cop, I don't care. I don't because I don't do nothing to where I gotta worry about that. Right. That's how we need to be. That's how. That's how we should be. It's more of like, you know, oh, I got all these pills I'm trying to sell, so hey man, nah, we can't go that way. We can't. It's like, and I'm not knocking no man, dude. I'm not knocking nobody hustle. Right. I'm not telling you. I'm not saying I'm better than you or nothing. Right. But I'm just saying we have to get back to where we start to kind of police each other a little bit more to where it's already understood. Like, bro, I already know. If I come at AJ with something, man, at least if I come at you with a problem or, you know what I'm saying, at least you gonna keep it real with me. You gonna tell me what's what, not what I want to hear. Hey, bro, I got this issue, man. She tripping, boom, 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 boom. And you like, nah, bro, honestly, you tripping. You know what I'm saying? Or right now, you know I'm married or whatever. If I'm, hey, bro, man, forget her. She tripping, bro. Let's go get some hoes. I need you to be like, nah, bro. Nah. Take your ass in there. You know what I'm saying? That's and I'm talking about stuff like that when I'm talking about being real too. So it's not all just on the gang bang and the selling drugs, but it's more on that too. Like even protecting our families. You know what I'm saying? Like if I know you got a good woman at home, wow. You know, again, you a man, I can't stop you, but I'm not about to come at you. Hey, bro, where you? Hey, man, I got 2 bad ones in the car, bro. But I'm coming, but I'm coming to the house and I'm speaking to your wife. I'm calling your wife sister, and like, nah, bro. That's what I mean about being real. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You know, I know you got kids, but you hang with me more than you hang with your kids. Nah, bro, the time for that is done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Like that, and you know, on the other podcast, you know about like spending time with your kids, going for your kids.
You have
the knowledge you supposed to, kind of be passed down to your kids, establishing them better, in the future, at a young age, So we did talk about a lot of that
because that's what it's about. That's what it's about, bro. Because how can I really value your friendship or value something you telling me? You claiming you down for me, you cut for me or whatever, but you don't even do for your kids. Right. You made these babies. Right. You know what I'm saying? You made this young queen, young king.
Right.
You met me.
Right.
But you proclaiming your loyalty to me. You telling me how much you love me or whatever, and I'm supposed to vibe off that and believe that, but you don't even do for your own. Right. It's like, nah, bro. Like now we gotta start being real with each other. Like, bro, look. You ain't no real man if you ain't taking care of your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And
I know, like, everybody's situation is different. Everybody's story is different. You know what I'm saying? Because there might be situations where, you can't see your kids.
And that's,
you restricted from seeing your kids and all that. So we understand everybody's story is different. Everybody got a story. But at the same time, we just kind of, touching out on some bases, about, the realness of, like, being around your kids. You know what I'm saying? Teaching your kids, like you said, being respectful and everything else, so that's big.
Yeah, so it is. I mean, and that's a value. Like I actually see somebody saying that just like establish a standard for the young boys. And like definitely, you know what I'm saying? The way I talk to you or let you talk to me and things like that, the way we handle each other, my boys see that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. The way we conduct ourselves, they gonna see that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can't be one way with my boys hey, y'all shouldn't do this, y'all shouldn't do that, y'all shouldn't do that. But then if you come around and they hear you talking about it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or I'm teaching my boys like, hey, you know, the family is about this. But then when I'm with you, they hear us talking about, you know, partying and trying to pick up chicks, and it's like, nah, bro, because that, you know, now we're contradicting ourselves. And then what am I feeding them?
But then at the same time, that kind of fall into like grown up conversations. You know, and kid kind of like kids gotta kind of know, like,
definitely.
Like when you grown up talk, then it's time for them to get out the room.
Yeah,
you
they
know
definitely shouldn't. Yeah, so, that's those old standards. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
But it's on the respectable side, just not doing all that in front of the kids, you know, so they could be hearing all the stories they're going to be having there, you know.
But more so
men or
too.
women.
But more so too is like more of like having that standard to where it's like it's nothing to have to hide.
Right.
You know, put it like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be separate conversations.
Oh yeah.
But and then too, so much not, because like I have a 16-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So some conversations I actually want you to hear, because if you don't hear it from me, you're gonna hear it anyway.
Right.
You 16, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
His kids doing a lot of stuff at 16 that, you know, we probably wasn't doing back then, or you know what I'm saying. So the generation is more advanced. You know what I'm saying? Definitely changed. But you know, just, you know, that's another conversation too.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's definitely making sure, you know what I'm saying, that we do set a good standard for our kids, man. And I think that would just help. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like to where we just making sure that we all on a positive note. You know what I'm saying? That if that's what's trickling down to the kids, how, you know, that's only a plus. You know what I'm saying? If we just passing down positivity, that's only a bonus. You know what I'm saying, for our kids, man. So if our kids start to see more positivity from the older cats, you know, be it cousins, uncles, brothers, daddies, whoever, if they start to see more positivity. You know, because just think about this, bro. A lot of cats, you know, a lot of people.
See, one of the cats said, we don't teach the school or the streets will. And that's definitely true.
And that's what I was just saying. So that's why I say some of them conversations, I got a 16-year-old. So some of them conversations, I don't even mind him hearing. Because if he don't hear it from me or from us, he gonna hear it anyway. Man. But
and that's kind of crazy that he said that, man, because like it's certain ways, even through my own life, you know, where, you know, I didn't have so much teaching, maybe from the elderly, or I just wasn't listening from the elderly. Yeah. And, you know, the schools and the streets raised, you know, and it's kind of like you become a product of the environment, you feel me? So, like, that definitely could happen, and it can happen so easily, like, without even being thought about, you know what I'm saying? And so, it's about putting that little work in, or that groundwork in, like you saying, to kind of, like, you know, set the kids on the right path, because, you know, without that voice in their ear, you know, they wouldn't ever know. You know what I'm saying? They would just let the streets and the school friends raise them and stuff. So,
and sometimes sometimes, you know, until they bump their head, they you know, they can, you know, innocently end up doing the wrong stuff just because they didn't know necessarily it was wrong, or it was stupid, or that, you know, wrong or whatever. So, you know, it's definitely, bro, on us to start pushing that positivity, start to, you know, make it. I think we just have to start making it so uncomfortable for cats to just think that a lot of this dumb stuff that they do is cool, and that's the problem. I think a lot of it is just that people made it so acceptable. The sagging, like I remember when sagging first started, it wasn't that bad, but it got worse and worse and worse, and it just got more acceptable. So the more they accept it, the more they'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just with anything. I'm not only talking about sagging. That's just, you know, something I said. But you know, we got to start, you know, making a lot of this stuff that we do or that people do uncomfortable for them, bro. To where if your whole circle is positive, you feel uncomfortable coming around if you stealing. If you the only one stealing. Yeah. You got 8 friends and they all on some positive stuff. You the only one still selling drugs, and you know, I'm an entrepreneur, you're an entrepreneur, he got a business, he his own boss. Everybody on some uplifting stuff, you the only one stealing and robbing. You gonna feel uncomfortable in this circle. We gotta and that's what I'm saying. Let's start making this dumb stuff uncomfortable. Let's start making this negative stuff uncomfortable. Let's start celebrating the positive stuff so much You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's cool again.
Exactly.
Let's make the positive and the dope. You know what I'm saying? Let's make that stuff dope. Let's make that stuff like celebrated to where that's what cats want to do. And the other cats are like, bro, if I am still gonna do it, I ain't gonna go around it. I'm not gonna, you know, this corner right here, you can't do that stuff. This block, you can't do this stuff.
And I know we ain't gonna go like back to Black Panther times, you know, where we got our own hospitals, on newspapers, on businesses, you know, and you know, on Black Wall Street and all of that. I don't know if we could get back to that point, but it'll definitely be a movement, you know, for the whole world. You know, if we could get back to that, you know, but you know, with that, you know, it's a lot of casualties that might go along with that, man. So, you know,
I think we fall from that.
Yeah, we definitely fall from that. But I think, you know, just the small steps, like we saying, you know, just that little stuff, that encouragement, you know, just that being real on all angles, you know, just outside of the stuff that we talked about tonight. It could be other little stuff, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's so broad of a conversation.
Yeah, we definitely can. And we definitely can.
Man, I just feel like, man, once we keep it up, man, we can definitely see the elevation because it's already growing, and it just is about, you know, inputting the little stuff, man, just to get there, you know, and get it where we needed to be, man. And hopefully, you know, we can get that revolution, and you know that we
get that
always and wanted to have, you know, when we was all black on
and keep it going, and you know, it start any big thing start with the mental, bro.
Right.
And that's why I say we like. I feel like these conversations, these discussions, is necessary. So we need to have them as much as we can. So maybe we'll have them, and somebody else will have it, and then somebody else will have it, and we just continue to go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, cause the mental is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? You can't change nothing until you change how we think and how we see things. You know, the perspective of stuff. So
we had a podcast about that too, man.
Yeah,
changing the mindset. So check that one out too, man. If y'all ain't listening to that one.
Yeah,
that was a good show too, man.
Yeah, I definitely believe so, man. But so I definitely think it's possible, man. We just gotta keep pushing this positive stuff on them. And I mean, we're gonna do our part, man. So hopefully, man, anybody, man, y'all that's tuned in, the cats that's gonna check this out, man, y'all help us, man. Go to this YouTube page, man. Like, subscribe it, man. You know what I'm saying? Support us, man. Tell somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that's gonna tell somebody, so we can get big, man. Because we need these type of discussions, man. Everybody that was tuning in, that was, you know what I'm saying, writing in the inputs and stuff, man, we appreciate that. We need that, man.
Being up with us, man, and rocking out with us tonight. That's what we looking
for
sure.
And even more, man. So even after this, man, get under them comments, drop something, man. Let us know what y'all like, dislike, agree with, disagree with. You know what I'm saying? Anything we left off, we didn't touch on under this topic. Any future topic you know what I'm saying, you want us to touch on, man. Like we say, anything that's on some positive stuff, some uplifting stuff, anything that, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna help us, help us. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Man. So that's what we're about, man. Definitely.
And we definitely, like I said, man, appreciate everybody that rocked in for with us tonight, man. And we got more interviews coming, man. So tune in for that, man. We got a lot more interviews coming. You know, people, entrepreneurs that's doing their thing now on their grizzly, man, and they started from the same spot we started from, you know. And we need more of that. So definitely be tuning for that, man. And that's another way to network, you know. Another way to find you another person that may be doing something that you doing, or that you trying to get in. So, you know, that's what we're trying to build. We're trying to build the family, trying to build the network to where we all, you know, can bring our skills and what we doing together and bring it to the table to where we all can benefit from it. You know what I'm saying?
We all benefit off each other, man. It's not a race, man. It's us all in this walk together, man. You know what I'm saying? It's us supporting each other. We all gonna eat together, man, and we gonna get it together, man. So, you know, with that being said, man, let's continue to help each other, continue to push each other, support each other, man. So, yeah, man, y'all help us, we gonna help y'all, man.
For sure, man.
That's how we rock it.
And until the next discussion, y'all, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Tune in, this week, man. what it said, practice. Appreciate y'all boys, man. Good to see young kings from the east side push the move. That was up.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, that was up, man. Well, definitely, man. Big shout out, man, to you, man, for tuning in, man, and everybody else. And get with us next time, man. You know, this AJ the franchise checking out.
It's your boy Being the Great, man. Until the next discussion, man. We appreciate y'all, man.